We are now in the O process of the grow. You're laying out all the options. You're helping your clients come up with a solid game plan that's going to get them to everywhere they wanted, that's going to get them that lifestyle that you guys talked about up in the G section. By the way, if you haven't watched the initial grow videos, go do that. This isn't going to make a ton of sense to you if you haven't. Still good information, but at the same time, watch those initial videos, come on back. You'll be like, oh, that's why. Makes a ton of sense. When you're in the O and you're asking these clients to give you all the options that they want, all the things that you can help them with, and you're really trying to set up that solid game plan with them, the thing that is going to hold them back right off the bat, they won't even tell you this, but I just want you to assume that this is the case going in, because with 95% of people, it is the case going in. Ever since that client has even thought about getting into the fitness game or the health game or turning their life around, or even did their first little internet search on the gym or training or health or nutrition, they have been getting bombarded with information about health and nutrition and fat loss and muscle gain and testosterone and all of this ridiculousness. And yes, some of that information they've received is probably awesome. And some of that information probably sucks. They don't know where to start, which means that when you are asking them to lay out some information, lay out some options of what they need from you, they're going to be a little tentative. You need to set them at ease, okay? And you can do that with a very simple preemptive strike, so to speak, of saying, listen, Mrs. Jones, I'm going to ask you right now what you need from me in order to make this whole thing work. Now, before you answer, I know that it is information overload out there. Everywhere you look, TV, social media, on your phones, everywhere. You have been hit in 9 different directions by fitness information, nutrition information, and fat loss, and sleep better, and all this different stuff. I want you to put all of that out of your mind. I don't want you to think about any of that. There is no right answers to this. What we need now is I just want an honest to God, solid answer from you. What do you need from me? What options, what kind of game plan can we set together that is going to lay out everything that I can give you in order to make this life happen, in order to make sure that the ideal life that we laid out in G2 comes to fruition. So you tell me, what can we do for you? What's the first thing I can do? That right there is going to lower their guard. It's going to say to them, this person gets it. They understand what's going on. They understand that I am overloaded, because they are, and that's fine. You are taking away their defenses. You're lowering their shields, and now they are more likely to give you an honest to God answer. So remember, just because you are extremely knowledgeable about this stuff, and the stuff that you know seems like it should be relatively simple, for most of the people walking through that door or picking up that phone or flipping up that laptop screen, this stuff is insane, okay? It's like the equivalent of civil engineering to somebody who's never studied that. So be patient with them. Have some understanding going in, especially to this section, hopefully all the sections of the grow, but especially this one, and help them lower their defensive shields so they can give you an honest to God answer. Because without those honest answers, I gotta say, you're spitting in the wind. Nothing's really gonna stick, all right? So build that rapport. This is another thing, building that connection, okay? I preach on it all the time. It does help. Build that rapport, lower their defenses, connect with them a little further, make some magic happen.